Man, what a beautiful day in Siena as we visit the Cathedral of Siena.
The cathedral was built because Siena was competing with Florence after they built their huge cathedral, or the Duomo of Florence. This church was planned to be a larger cathedral than the Duomo. Before we tour the insides of the altar, we are going to tour the higher parts of the cathedral. The real name of this cathedral is the Duomo of Siena. Duomo means cathedral in Italian. Here is the cathedral's bell tower. We will not be going all the way up there. To get to the top, we have to take stairs. Some people prefer resting and taking the view before continuing to the top. It can be strenuous for those that are not in shape. To get to the viewing sections, we had to go through these dark areas. Some of these passages remain unfinished. We're not here by ourselves. This tour requires a separate ticket for a specific time. Our group is being escorted by one of the cathedral tour guides. Now we have a view of the splendid altar decorated. We will check all of this out later. Construction of the Cathedral of Siena went from 1215 to 1263. The reason why it has black and white stripes like a zebra is to honor the symbolic colors of Siena and to show that no building should compete with the Virgin Mary. Each of these windows can give you a slightly different view. In fact, the area that we are in happens to look like a storage area for the church. Now we are going to the highest part of the cathedral. Siena is one of Italy's hill towns in Tuscany. The cathedral sits on the highest point of the town, like most in Italy. This corridor is very narrow, so narrow to only accommodate the width of one person, so tourist groups have to travel in single file. It may be claustrophobic to some. As you can see on this angle, not all exteriors were painted black and white, only the parts people look at. Once the group gets to here, they have a chance to look around and take pictures and videos like I'm doing. Looks like another exit. We're heading to the other side of the cathedral. While heading over to the other points of observing, we will walk through the insides of the cathedral at a higher level. Because of the cathedral's height, there are nets by the railings to provide safety. When taking pictures, it's very important to hold onto your cameras and phones. I mean, we're really high up. When the cathedral was being constructed, there was a problem because its base required more area than available. They found the problem, then they came up with the solution. The solution was to build the church anyway, not care about its design size. To support the overhanging edge, they put the baptistry on the bottom level. The church is filled with paintings and mosaics from the 14th to 19th centuries. Here's the other side. We came here first thing in the morning. The weather got better and better when we were up here. Siena is bigger than all of the towns I flew my drone around. It's different, but the process of climbing the stairs is marvelous. It's about time to go down. Right after that small piece of stairs is another peephole for sightseeing. The Cathedral of Siena is over 800 years old. So we're now at a lower point of observing. Even the insides are decorated in black and white. It was not busy today during this time of day. Time to head back down. Let's explore the insides. Siena's cathedral is very impressive. Small details lie above you. If you look closely at the top, you'll find heads, 171 heads. Those 171 heads are the popes that ruled from the era of St. Peter to the 12th century. Each head has the name of each pope, but if they were this high up, you couldn't quite read all of them. The marble floor is created with scenes from the Bible that each tell their own story. What we're seeing here is Piscano's pulpit that has carved scenes in them. They tell the story of the life of Jesus from birth to crucifixion. Each column of Piscano's pulpit sits on the backs of lions eating their catch. Interesting. The lions represent triumph of Christianity. Their prey is known to be paganism. This means the church is killing paganism, while if you look below them, they are nurturing their cubs. Piscano's pulpit is in the shape of an octagon. Here is the marble story of slaughter of the innocents. Speaking of the crucifixion of Jesus, Herod, sitting in thrones amid Renaissance arches, ordered the massacre of all male babies to prevent the coming of the promised Messiah. He basically did not want Jesus coming, believing Jesus would be more powerful. The scene is a chaotic scene of mad soldiers, dead babies, and grieving mothers. Moral of the story: a republic ruled by a tyrant will always experience misery. Many of the art in this cathedral can be credited by many artists of its time. One of those artists is Michelangelo. The Piccolomini Library is a highlight of the Cathedral of Siena. Each piece of art together in this room shows the optimistic spirit of the 1400s. A lot of these papers here are ancient texts. They are in glass to help preserve them for generations to come. Now let's go back outside to check out one more aspect of the cathedral. What we just explored was supposed to be the wing to the main entrance. All these arches are hints to tourists that this was supposed to be a part of the cathedral that never came to be. The idea of adding this part was abandoned after construction problems and the time of the Black Death or the Black Plague of 1348. This section that wasn't completed is being used for parking. The Cathedral of Siena we see today was the furthest it ever got. The main entrance to the cathedral has art and mosaics that you would expect when entering a European cathedral. If the plans for constructing the main entrance of this cathedral succeeded, then we would be looking toward the altar. Now it is a great place to take in the view of the Cathedral of Siena from a different angle. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again another day. This is JT on the Go signing off.